They brought my favorite palette back. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this quick little tutorial on this look here using the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. And mine is horrifyingly dirty. So Lorac brings out these Mega Pro palettes during the holidays. They have 3 so far, so this is the latest one, and I skipped out on number 2 and I have number 1. This one I don't like that much. I never touch it. The colors, I mean, it's fine, but like I don't know why I don't like it. I feel like the quality in the Mega Pro 3 is way better than this one, so I guess that's why. But this has been my favorite palette since I got it, and they just brought it back to Ulta and Lorac's website too, I think. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I'll link it down below so you can go check it out. But I did a review when this first came out, and I'll link that down below too, so if you want to see more in depth about it or whatever I said, I don't even remember, but I love this thing and I've used it so much. You can tell it's well loved. It looks disgusting. And this is what it looks like in the inside. So I just wanted to do this quick little tutorial just in case you wanted to get this, because it's out again and that's so exciting, and I think you should get it because it's great. Just the quality of the shadows are so good. They're so soft, blendable, pigmented. Great. I love this so much. So if you want to see how I got this look using this palette, just keep on watching. So I've already primed my eye, and the first shadow I'm going to take is the color Tan right here, and I'm gonna use that as my transition shade. Just taking this back and forth into the crease and then doing little circular motions just to make sure everything is blended out really nicely. Then with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with Pecan, the color right next to it that I love so much. Just doing the same thing, just kind of darkening it up a little bit. I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Walnut with a Morphe M513 brush. I'm going to put that on the outer corner and bring it into the crease lower than the transition shades. These shadows are so nice. They blend out really easily, but they're super pigmented and it just looks good. It's like my favorite palette. I'm using like 70 colors. I mean, you don't really have to do that, but I'm going to take the shade Bark. It's a dark brown color, and put that on the outer corner into the crease as well, just to start darkening that up a little bit. You can always take that first color and go over the edges, of course. Going with the shade here, it's called Hickory. It's like a cooler tone brown, and I'm just gonna put this on the outer part. There. Go back in this brush and kind of blend it out. Now I'm going to take this rose gold color, it's called Rose Quartz, and I'm just going to spray my brush with a little Fix Plus and use this metallic shade Wet. I love this color, it's so pretty. Now I'm just going to take the black in the palette, it's called Jet Black right here, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner. You could totally skip this step and just have it like a smoky brown kind of a thing, but I'm just taking it there because that's me. I'm just going to take more of the Rose Quartz color and put that back where it was blended away. Both sides match. I can't tell, my lashes are too big. So now for my wing liner, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And I'm just going to line my lid and create a wing. Finished my liner and threw on my lashes. These are the Flutter Intoxicating Lashes, of course. I love them. And now I'm just going to start on my face. And to prime, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. This thing has lasted me like 10,000 years and I just want it to be gone, to be honest. It's a really good primer, but I'm just bored. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation in the shade 1.1. This foundation is great if you don't want something to move. It says hydrating, but I think this is like probably my longest wearing hydrating foundation. For me, since I have dry skin, it just lasts a really long time. So if you have dry skin and you want a foundation that's going to last you, it says 15 hours on here, and I think that's really kind of accurate, then I would try the Smashbox one. I love this foundation, and it has really great coverage too. And the way I like to apply it is with a beauty blender, otherwise it can get a little bit too thick and cakey, I find. Now I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows using the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks powders. Got this in a BoxyCharm, and I love these powders. I only use these two here because this one is too warm for me, but so good. I'm just using my Sephora Brow number 20 brush. It has a spool on one side, the brush on the other. So now for my brow bone highlight color, I'm going to be using the shade Snow from the Lorac palette. And this is just a white, shimmery, metallic kind of color. Perfect for highlighting. I'm just going to put that right under my eyebrow. And after I do my brow bone highlight, I always like to set my brows with just a clear brow gel. And this is the Brow Gal Tanya Crooks Clear Brow Gel. And I just do this after I do my highlight, just so that if any powder went into my brow hairs, then it's not stuck to the gel, but rather it like goes away when I put the gel through it, if that made any sense at all. So now for concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand. This stuff is amazing. Like, it's super full coverage, but it doesn't crease, but it lasts like so long. It only took me forever to figure that one out, but I quite like it. And then to set that, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder. It's my favorite setting powder. I love this stuff so much. I don't find that it flashes back, and it doesn't dry out my under eyes like some other powders do, like the Laura Mercier powder does that to me. It's not cute, but this one I love. So I'm just going to put that where I put the concealer, and then anywhere else that I feel just needs to be set down a little bit, just with whatever is left on the brush. So any like places that I know crease, like here or here for me in my forehead. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Hickory once again and just run that along the lower lashes. And then I'm going to take Snow again and put that in the inner corner for my highlight. Oof. Finish off my eyes, I'm just going to line my waterline and tightline with the Sephora Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. This thing is still on the sale section on Sephora. It's like $7, and I love this gel liner for lining the waterline. And then I'm just going to put some mascara on. I'll be right back. To contour my face, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Fawn Contour. Oops. This is my favorite contour powder that I've ever used. It's just the perfect color for contouring. I'm going to use this brush. This is the Royal in Nickel shader brush, and contour my nose first. So sometimes I'm really heavy-handed, but I just take my beauty blender and kind of like dab it out if I am. So I just start right here, kind of go up towards my eyebrow, and then down. I just take my beauty blender that still has all my concealer and foundation on it and lightly press over top the powder. Then I take my Becca highlight in Moonstone, it's this one, and then just highlight my nose with it, so go down the bridge and then the tip. And then I use the same powder to contour my cheeks. Kind of go in where the cheekbone is and then fade it upwards so it's not just one line. And then I take it on my forehead right here and just lightly on the jaw. For blush, I'm going to be using my Tarte Blushing Bride blush. Just put it right on top of the cheekbone, kind of right over where I faded the contour up. I never really put blush on the apples of the cheek because I want my face to go upwards and not down. And when you smile and then really, your face falls. So I always just put it on top of my cheekbones. I'm gonna be taking this Morphe Pressed Pigment in Powder Room. And I love using this as a highlight, so I'm gonna put this all over my cheekbones, just my cheekbones, and up top here. I don't bring it to the center of my face because it's a little too dark for that, but mostly just on the cheek and kind of like as a blush topper. So kind of make a C there. I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star Iced Cold Highlight, and just on the highest parts of my cheekbones, like right here, I'm gonna put a little bit of this. Just so that it lightens it up a little bit and it's not too dark. I'm gonna put this on my Cupid's bow as well. And then for lips, I'm just gonna go in with the MAC Viva Glam 2 lipstick. I love this lipstick. This is the only lipstick I've ever gone through an entire tube of and had to repurchase because I love it that much. It's like a good everyday pinky cool tone nude. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I always link all my other social medias down below if you want to follow me on anything else. That would be cool. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!